Take two. Make sure there's no lay in my head this time. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Micro KB, my new tech YouTube channel, and I'm here to talk to you about tech. I mean, what more can you go? What more can you talk about? You know what I'm saying? Don't know what I'm saying right now. Alright, so yes, welcome to Micro KB. This is gonna be my new tech YouTube channel. For those who know me, this is like I won't count. This is like the 20th time doing YouTube now, and every time I do it, I say this is it. This is the one. But this time, I think it is the one because I'm actually doing something that I actually truly love, and you don't find the right topic for YouTube until you find what you truly love, and then you could just go away with it. Just ride the wave, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just super stoked to finally just find something that I know I truly like and that I can make quality content on. So, something I want to get into to talk about in the first video is why the name Micro KB. Well, for starters, as you might guess, it is a play off of this small little thing right here. I don't know if you can focus on that, but a micro SD card, you know, and micro, small, and my initials is KB, so I thought it just makes sense to go Micro KB. Just a little fun tech play. But beyond that, there's a reason why it's called micro. And let me give you a little bit of background story. For the last few years now, I've been a person who's been getting a lot more into tech. I've always loved computers, phones, stuff like that, video games. Growing up, it was nothing new to me. But also, I always wanted like the best of the best. I was always a person like, listen, if I'm going to get something, if I'm going to upgrade, get the best of the best. Because that mentality probably came from spending a lot of time on different forums and people recommending stuff. People always recommend the top notch. You know, they never recommend the middle ground or the base model. And so I fell into that trap of like, I need the best tech. Like when I want to go buy an iPad, what iPad did I buy? Take a guess. Take a guess. The iPad that I bought was stupidly enough an iPad Pro, 12.9 inch. What do I use this iPad for? When I first bought it, I was like, alright, I'm gonna edit videos on here. I'm gonna use Affinity Design, Affinity Photo. I'm gonna use 3D graphics. I'm gonna do all this big woohoo stuff. The most I do on this thing is take notes and watch Netflix or YouTube. At that point, there's no point to own something like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need an oversized tablet to watch Netflix when you have a TV right here. like there's really no point to it. And once I started to slowly realize that mentality that I don't need to have the top-notch product, it's like you feel so much better about yourself. Because the people who buy these things at the end of the day, who don't really need it, are people who just want to feel good about themselves and really want to just feel fancy or feel like I have top stuff. At the end of the day, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, it took me so long to realize that, and I'm so mad that it took me until now to truly realize that you don't need the best stuff. But I feel good. Like, now that I'm in this headspace, I feel great. And on YouTube, no one really reviews the base models, the middle ground. They always review the top products, and that builds on top of the mentality that you need to get the top, you know, to get the performance you want. But that's just not true. It's really not true. I'm telling you this now. Believe me, it's not true. Well, earlier this year, I had owned a iMac, 8K iMac. You know, it wasn't spec'd out, but it was like the top you could buy pre-built in store. So it was like 32 gig. It was like 16 GB RAM, but upgraded to 32. It was actually upgraded to 28. It was 2 TB drive. It was a Fusion drive though, but 8K screen, yada yada. The biggest size you got, the good graphics card. And I sold it. I sold it earlier this year to get a MacBook 16-inch. So I significantly downgraded. Why, you ask? Well, I don't need an iMac. What do I do to need an iMac, you know? The most I do at work is spreadsheets and a newsletter. I don't think you need an iMac for that. And the MacBook Pro is just so much better because it's portable, it's smaller. Yes, it's not going to game on it like you could possibly game on the iMac, but you don't have the 8K screen. But at the end of the day, you don't need those things. I mean, at least I don't need those things. You know what I'm saying? And that was the beginning of me trying to like slowly getting better at what to buy and not trying to and not like, oh, I need the best stuff. Like it was slowly trickling down. Like even recently, I got an Apple Watch. Whoa. How old am I? How old am I really? I got Apple Watch SE 40 millimeter. Like I didn't even get the big screen. Like that was new for me. When I upgraded my iPhone this year, I went from a Pro Max to a Pro because I don't need the better camera. I don't take pictures like that, and I don't need the bigger screen because why do I need it? You know what I'm saying? So slowly I'm realizing that the top tech is what you want, but also on YouTube, you don't really see reviews on the base model or the middle ground because companies don't send people that, and that sends the wrong message to me. And you need to start reviewing like the stuff that normal people like me could afford, and that is where I'm gonna step in and help you out in terms of getting the best bang for your buck, and just review things that normal people could buy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm super excited for. I can't wait to talk about that and review different products in regards to that. The second thing I want to talk about too is why did I decide to come back to YouTube? Because I've been here a lot. You might see my face before. Probably not because I never cracked like 100 subscribers. Probably barely cracked 20. But I'm back here because I was inspired by my favorite YouTubers. I call them the Dynamic Trio, even though they never worked together. I mean, they kind of did. MKBHD, Your Average Consumer, and Flossie Carter. Now, the smart people in the room, why do you think those are my idols? Why do you think why I feel like we're so similar? I think there's one glaring thing that we all should know, and I'm going to talk about. Warning right now, I'm talking about race. You know, people, I'm probably already going to turn away half my viewership because I'm going to talk about race, and I don't care. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't care. These probably not the people. Like I don't care. As a black man, you know, it's not easy for us to get into these spaces of tech. You usually see white males or people that's not, you know, the people don't really look like me. When you see these keynotes for Apple, Google, you don't really see a black male. Samsung actually did have someone this year, and I was shocked, but you don't see it often. And for us, it's hard to crack into the space. And watching MKBHD, Your Average Consumer, Flossie Carter do what they love and be someone who looks like me inspired me to get back into the game and do this again. And this time, I'm gonna do it with as much confidence that I can, because one thing that always stops me is confidence and wanting overnight success. Overnight success does not exist in any capacity unless you're on TikTok and you get lucky. But really, besides that, it doesn't exist. And I gotta realize that too. And watching them see how they grew slowly but surely, especially MKBHD. I watched his old videos where he was younger and see where he's at now. That was like, we gotta do this. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I'm doing this now. And they really just truly inspired me to go back into YouTube and do tech, because I love tech. So why not talk about what I love? And this is where we at today. So this is gonna be a cool, fun journey for Micro KB. Hope you stick around and watch the videos. First review that I'm gonna do will be an unboxing of the 12 Pro Max. Oh, sorry, no, we just talked about this. No, iPhone 12 Pro and iPad Air 4th Gen, because I am selling my iPad 12.9 inch because I don't need it. And I can just talk about one the middle ground and talk about base models, stuff like that, because sometimes the base model is the bang for your buck. Sometimes the base model is not the bang for your buck. There's certain products where the base model is just trash, but you should go for the middle ground. And I will talk about that too. So thank you for watching this first video. This is Micro KB, and I can't wait to jump into things with y'all. Hope you enjoyed. There's no link on my head this time, so this video should be good and should be uploaded. Thank you for watching. Can't wait. Peace.